तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्दिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ जयन्ते मङ्गलकाले भद्रकाले कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवदात्री स्वाहा स्वदा नमोस्तुते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Sairam Lin, Sairam from Malaysia.
Sairam Sharma, Sairam from New Zealand. Thank you, Swami, for giving us this opportunity to respond to one of our dear listeners who requested a specific topic which we are addressing today. And loving Sairam, to our listeners, we welcome your input and your suggestions very much, and we value each and every one. Today's topic is Mata Betty on stillness. And this is a very good topic because when you think about it, most of our days are not always filled with stillness. Many of us are working. Many of us are raising children or in relationships that require quite a bit of conversation. Or we are studying as students, and that also requires a lot of speaking and talking. And stillness is not something that we have the luxury of very much in our lives for some of us. And Mata Betty said, on the subject of meditation, if you are trying to start or have already begun your program of meditation, her advice is, don't talk about it too much. Don't try and say to everybody, I am meditating at home, I am seeing such and such in my meditation, and so on. Because Ma said it is a very personal thing. It's very, very personal, and it is not necessary to be constantly sharing your experience with others. And she said you should not in any case be sitting in meditation all day and night or whatever. Instead, she said, find time each day for loving solitude and silence, and take thought in the silence of your heart. You will experience more joy in silence than in endless talking. A disciplined life will give more satisfaction than all the pleasures of the earth. Let your experiences reveal your strength, and those are the experiences that you have in stillness. Be eager to make spiritual progress. All material things pass away, and your body is passing with them every day. So take care not to overly treasure these material things, or you may be entangled in that desire. The one who loves the truth, who is delivered from undisciplined desires and really tunes in to the inner self, will experience limitless peace and joy. Now, Ma said there's nothing wrong if you want to pray, sitting for hours, praying. She said, no, well, that's not meditation, because the mind is trained on what you are praying for. So what are you praying for? Are you saying, I want to see you, Swami? I want you to materialize in front of me? No. If you are really meditating, and she's only talking about her own experience here, Ma said, if you are really meditating, you are a vibrating light. You are that light. In meditation, you are nothing, and yet you know you have a body, but you don't see your body. You are pure vibrating energy. She said, never feel abandoned. Do not give way to despair and depression. Make more time for silence and accept all as the play of the divine. After winter comes summer, after night comes day. After the storm, a wonderful, great calm. When your patience is gone, pray for its return and become humble so as not to lose it again. What has to be done and acquired is faith. She said you don't even have to have special lessons in meditation. You'll be guided from within. If you call upon the divine being who resides in your heart, it's his temple, it's his home. She says, look at the word contemplate. Now, Mata Betty was very clear that the steps toward meditation were concentrate, contemplate, meditate. And once you have fixed your mind on the object of your concentration, you begin to contemplate on it. Now, this word, contemplate, comes from the Latin word contemplare and templum, meaning a temple. So the original meaning of contemplate, con means to come together, means to come together in a temple. Who is coming together within the temple of your spiritual heart? You and your God, your beloved form, your breath, your higher self. You and I are one. Now, Swami himself says that one should understand that what comes about in meditation as one moves deeply into it is not the thinking of the light, but forgetting the body, and thereby the direct experience that the body is not who you are. And this is the stage of contemplation where the body is totally forgotten. You are seeing yourself as vibrating light, white light, the kind of light you see in an arc light, the kind of light you see in a flash of lightning, and that is how it is described in the Veda Pushpanjali, the color of lightning in a brain-bearing cloud. How beautiful is that? That is you. That is how you really look. It comes about by itself. And this stage, Swami said, naturally follows correct concentration. Seeing that light, seeing that you are that vibrating light, and moving the light here and there is to give work to the mind, to keep the mind occupied so it will not be interfering with the process of becoming more and more quiet. When Swami was talking to us about the bombs in the South Pacific causing the eruption of Mount Ruapehu here in New Zealand, he was saying poisonous gases escape and travel under the sea. They come up through the ground, grass is burned, cows eat the grass, food chain is poisoned. And before Mata could respond, he said, contemplate on God. He leaned forward in his chair. He had this habit of when he really wanted to make a point, he would lean forward in his chair and look deeply into our eyes. He then said, everything will be all right. Contemplate on God. You will be protected. No harm will come to you. And one of the members of our group afterwards said she could still feel his words reverberating through her body. It made me realize, she said, that I didn't really know the meaning of the word contemplate. I used to use it to mean, well, I'm contemplating going shopping, or I'm contemplating ringing my friends, or I'm contemplating playing cards. It was just a word I used, meaning I'm thinking about. She said, I think I need to learn a new meaning for that word. And she did. In conclusion, remember that divinity is an energy of power. It's there waiting to merge with you every moment, to fill your mind and heart with an experience beyond description. And a lot of people say, no time, busy, 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 no time to think, no time to pray. But the most precious time is that which you give to God, because we all need his wisdom and peace. Swami said to the group, if only some would practice and change their thoughts, we would have a happy world. Today, there is no heart-to-heart. Teach heart to heart. Spend your time in the contemplation of the beauties of nature that are spread out before you in earth and sky. The green expanses of crops, cool breezes that bring contentment and joy, the music of the birds, and the panorama of colored clouds. Sing the glories of God as you walk along the edges of the field. Do not talk hatefully in the midst of all this evidence of love. Do not allow yourself to be angry in these placid surroundings. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वरा. हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु. ओम शांति शांति शांति.